Look, man, we back with another one. Now we got Neon is going broke by Hello Hussein Extras. Hello Hussein's keeping us in the loop, man. So really, I got nothing wrong watching his videos,
What's
bro. As long as
y'all?
he don't
We heard of
mind.
people getting bullied out of
He's keeping me in the
music
loop,
genres.
man.
We heard of people
keeping me
getting
in the loop,
bullied out
so.
of groups. But to hear somebody getting bullied off of a platform, and we're not even talking about getting banned off of a platform. We're talking bullied off of a platform because of how unwelcome he was there, is none other than Neon. So Neon recently just got back from an event, Mr. Beast.
Y'all like Neon?
Event
Y'all
for a
rock with
YouTube
Neon?
video he was doing. And he had been streaming on Twitch for at least a year and a half. So the background on Neon is he was originally a YouTuber / Twitch streamer. And then, yeah, he did a bunch of stunts. He was in the 2K community. He was a really
I didn't know.
like toxic kid, almost psychotically toxic. We're talking about like the kid faked his death and he faked cancer. And I think
I
he
knew
faked
those.
something else. Like just insane.
I didn't know he was in the 2K
and then
community,
he was
though.
very, very toxic even when he became like 18, 19. And over the past year and a half, 2 years, he's actually really, really cleaned it up. I have to give credit. He looks like he's matured. Granted, there's still going to be the element of entertainment and like clip farming and baiting.
Being
But one thing
dramatic.
that never quite made sense was why Neon left Kick to go to Twitch, because Neon was Aiden Ross's protege. Aiden Ross brought that young guy up. They had a falling out before coming back together a year and a half later, and he grew on Kick. He was never banned on Twitch, but the content that he was creating would have gotten him banned on Twitch. So it was very odd to see him leave Kick, the community
get a
that
new
he had
camera,
built
bro.
there, and move to Twitch. And this
Need to
is
get a new
when
camera.
he said that, oh no, he wanted to expand, he wanted to do more collaborations, things like that. Not many collaborations came out of it with other Twitch streamers. Well, I'll just give you guys an example right now. Like this was him after he had cleaned up his image. He pulls up to a Pokimane stream and look at how they bully him.
Said that we're in Pokemon's chat, but she's not here. I know my language. Yo, chat, do y'all not? Do y'all
I think you should say something in Hindi.
Hindi?
Yeah.
Banchot? Okay, hold on.
It's family friendly.
Oh, Guti Banchot? Sorry.
I need to go.
What are they saying?
I hate you. Leave, please. All right. God bless. Enjoy your night. What is this weirdo doing here? You know what? Now I'm gonna sit here to piss this chat off. No, I'm kidding. All right. Enjoy it.
Enjoy what?
Enjoy a chair.
Appreciate it. You see the Labubu on the
The
side?
craziest thing is grown men
made a
sitting
video about
down
Labubus.
watching Pokimane saying that this guy is weird.
Is a weirdo.
and
Yeah,
he's
that-
goofy. Like Jaron 907, Neon Goofy AF. Like it's the Spider-Man meme. Like this guy's kicking
Yeah.
it with the streamer that you're watching. He's done enough to get there, and you're sitting there subbed up.
Yeah, that's me
watching
low
who
key.
knows what Pokimane is doing, but he's the loser.
That's me low key.
Oh, man, the lack of self-awareness, it's insane. But he would also talk about how after the Mr. Beast event, where he got into like this little altercation with Kai Cenat's protege, Ray, which we'll cover completely in a different video, how he felt like a lot of people switched up on him, and he's not really liking the politics of streaming.
He's probably the only one to really say anything. I saw a lot of people, even people that.
Well, when you're being
they're, like,
weird, people
saying
treat you
shit, but I
weird.
don't know. It's alright. I saw someone said I'm gonna get jumped. Like, bro, come on, bro. You don't get. I'm not getting jumped, brother. Okay. But yeah, I saw some of that. Someone I've actually made a tweet too and said something. I don't care, dude. All right. At the end of the day, and that's why I make the decisions I make now. Because guess what, bro? This is a whole politics game. Streaming is politics. It's all politics. There's cliques, there's sides, there's all this. That's why I stay in my own lane and do my own. I'm so happy here, and I'm not gonna switch it up, bro. Y'all want me to like, yeah, if a streamer fucks me, that's collab. Let's do it. I have no problem with that. But if I'm not dealing with the fake stuff, I'm good. I am good. I am good. I am good.
This is understandable. Like when you look at Ray, you look at AMP, you're looking at Kai Cenat, that's the throne. They got to kiss the ring. Are they going to kick it with you, or are they going to kick it with the throne? Watch the throne. Of course, they're going to kick you to the curb. Neon, it is what it is. You just got to thug it out. But one of the accusations that started to come was that there was a spy within the streaming industry, and some people, including a former
I've been hearing about this. I've been hearing about the spy shit.
Twitch streamer, Mizkif, made the accusation that, yo, it might be Neon.
How does he have this much money? I don't
Why is his
understand.
camera so...
How does he have
his
this
camera
much
worse than
money?
mine in this clip.
Where is this coming from?
Where is this
I don't
coming
get
from?
it.
There's streamers that are spies, man.
Does he gamble? Doesn't he stream on Twitch? I don't ever see him gambling or anything. I don't get it. How does he have so much money where he's just buying a mansion in Beverly Hills for his top 8 Clippers? I don't get it. Where is this money coming from?
He did that?
Like, yeah, I have money. I can't even buy a PSA 10 Mewtwo. How does he have enough money to buy a Beverly Hills house and throw 8 jalopies in there? This is ridiculous.
He said, well,
I was thinking of cutting the Hills house and throw 8 jalopies in there.
8 jalopies?
This is ridiculous. I was thinking of cutting Dirk's pay in half.
This is the most valid thing that I have seen. Not the spy part, but something that I've been talking about for a while is this is unsustainable. Because one of the headlines that came out recently was Neon paid like his Clippers $1.4 million in the past month or the last pay cycle, which may have been 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That's a disgusting amount of money. He also gets a lot of accusations for view botting. And just without going too much into detail, just off of the vibes, right? Vibe checking. I look at the guy's chat and there's damn near no activity on Twitch. But this was another clip, the one that Mizkif was reacting to, where he said he was going to put his biggest
rebound and recover with
Hey.
the Fitness Blackhorn.
Big
Join now
Vitaly.
and unlock recovery.
Clippers in a house in Beverly Hills. So it's like, where does this guy getting the money for this? On top of that, Neon has a consistent driver. He has security. He has a PR person. He's paying all of these Clippers, and he's spending, even Mizkif, a guy who's made a lot of money on Twitch. He's like, yo, I can't spend like this guy or even close to this guy, even when I was at my prime.
That my camera froze?
Real viewership.
That's why I need new one.
Of 20,000. So it's
cat
not
hair in
making
my
sense
eye,
to
bro.
him. And it didn't make sense to other people that have Clippers that responded to it. But the Clippers came to defend Neon, and they're like, nah, that boy paid us. We got our Skrilla. Well, Neon announces that he would be returning to Kick.
I need to do bigger. I need to do better. I need to do high production. To do events. I need to do bigger and better things, and I don't have the ability or the funding to do that when I'm on Twitch. A lot of my money, if y'all don't know, a lot of my money goes back into my business. A lot of it, but whether it's Clippers, whether it's content, whether it's staff, whatever it is, a lot of my money goes back. So I don't have this extra money to go spend and do all these things and elevate myself, right? Which is why
that's why I'm a lone agent. I do all my work by myself.
To my home, the people that really helped me out when I was nothing, gave me money when I was nothing, believed in me when I was nothing. I am going back to Kick. All right, we're going back, making a return on the green platty. Okay, full time. I am going back to Kick. No ads, high production events funded by
I'm low-key
Kick,
struggling,
events,
bro.
Big things. I've had a lot of long conversations, and I've talked about this for months and months and months with Eddie, with everyone at Kick, whatever it is. And until I felt 100% comfortable, I was never going to pull the trigger, ever. Because I'm not going to sacrifice my community. I'm not going to sacrifice anything for anything. Money, whatever it is. I'm not going to do it. But guess what? I heard what I had to hear.
I'll do it.
Feel comfortable, and I'm making this decision for myself. We can do whatever the we want on there. We can do way more trips, way more things, actual content, and not repetitive. And guess what? We're still gonna go crazy.
As I'm recording this, he's on stream kicking. Wasn't he supposed to do Ramadan or something? I don't know. I remember seeing a clip of him talking to Sneeko, being like, "Yo,
the Muslims eat during Ramadan
this year." Like, I thought the dude was like Pakistani.
That clip was so
I don't know
funny,
if he
bro.
like LARP says Indian, but he's really Pakistani. But he's doing a live stream. The chat is actually flying on Kick, but he's got 38,000 viewers. He's collaborating with Iggy Azalea, and he's gambling.
Why?
During Ramadan. Sheesh. I mean, he might as well just dig into some pork as well, man. Like, top it all off. Go all the way. Well, that's one of the things that I predicted months ago, back in December 6th. I said Neon's back on Kick because he's struggling. He was doing a test stream on Kick. He didn't officially commit to Kick. I said he talked about spending $1 million in a month on Clippers. If you stream exclusively on Kick, they pay the Clippers for you. If it wasn't money related, he would just multi-stream. Asmongold, XQC, even the Burnt Peanut. That's another guy that multi-streams. And I said also ironic that he switches right when people are exposing botters on Twitch. Well, he continued to stream on Twitch after this, to his credit, and he continued to maintain that viewership, to his credit. So either he's got very, very good botters. And this is another thing. If he's botting tens of thousands of viewers, that's also another major expense that's added to him. And we don't see a sub count for Neon on Twitch like we do other people. So that's another, because if you see a sub count, then you know the viewers are most likely real, because people aren't going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars faking subs too. You're just lighting money on fire at that point. Where's the revenue going to come from? So if I had to guess, Neon's bread. He's got some sort of a deal with Iggy Azalea. They've got, because he said they're business partners. I think she
Isn't
has some
Iggy
ramp,
Cardi's-
some crypto
Cardi's baby
platform,
mama?
whatever the hell it is. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even know what it is, and I don't want to know what it is. But the reason is, and he said it himself.
I don't keep
he
up too much, bro. I'm
reinvests
trying to get in the
into
loop.
everything.
I want to be able
reinvest
to
everything into his content, which
know
I
what's
don't
going
know
on, you
why
feel
he
me?
thinks that's the greatest idea, because it's not like he's building enterprise value. This isn't some product, right? Like, this isn't Prime that he's reinvesting everything that he's got into, and people are buying Prime and he can sell Prime later. That's not what this is. It's just streaming.
You ever
he's
had
constantly
Prime? I ain't never had
bleeding,
Prime.
And Kick will at
think my little
least
brother
cover
tried
the
Prime.
clips for him now.
I saw
So you
Diamond
won't
Jim
have
has
to
a
pay it
Prime
out of pocket,
sponsorship, bro.
because when he was streaming just on Twitch,
They have their own
Kick
Prime
was
drink.
was not gonna pay, obviously, because he wasn't on their platform.
Shit
And
kinda
Twitch
cool.
isn't providing that. So he was paying out of pocket for Clippers, and I think he just realized this is unsustainable. I cannot do this. And Kick was probably willing to also help him with certain events, but it doesn't seem like they're too involved in that. It seems like it's the gambling platforms that people are partnered with that are helping with events, because
Sorry.
originally it was Steak and Aiden Ross
need a hurry
that
to
were
play
doing
low-key.
the boxing events, and then it
You know what?
became Rain, which was the new platform that he hopped on, the new gambling platform, the casino. So maybe the one that he's gambling with right now, Neon, is going to be the one that supports his events. But I do think the kid deserves some credit for trying really hard. Like, this guy tries a lot to make good content. He's constantly on the move, and really the only and I think he realized, yo, if I'm going to save a bunch of money, Kick's going to pay for my Clippers, and I haven't benefited anything from trying to do this mainstream thing. These streamers aren't messing with me. Their communities aren't messing with me because of the reputation that I already built for myself when I was 17, 18.
There's so many
Then
random
it's
demos,
cooked.
bro.
I might as well go back to where I'm welcome, because he is welcome on Kick. Like, people mess with him there. The community on Kick wants to do content with him. People like Cuffum, Cheezer. Like, he grew up with these kids on voice servers. Like, they used to troll around
Voice
together.
servers.
So he fits right in, and, he's just going back home. But one
Dude,
thing is for certain, though.
That's my
this
issue,
guy's-
low-key, bro. I'm low-key not, like, doing this with anybody, bro. Like, I felt like if I was to lock... Siege is free? Rainbow Six Siege is free? Should I get into Rainbow Six Siege? Nah, what I was gonna say was I feel like if I was to, like, be trying to stream with people, bro, and I wasn't just streaming dolo, like... Well, not even streaming, just trying to make content. I had, like, another group to, like, help, like... A group to help learn with each other and, like, grow with each other, like a group, like AMP, but, like, fresh from zero. I feel like that would help a lot, bro.
This guy's got to show revenue. That's the new thing that's going on. People are showing revenue on Kick, and that's really the only way to get the real viewership. Because if he's
I didn't know
got
Siege was
real
free, though.
viewers, then the revenue will reflect
Maybe I'll get into
that.
Siege.
Otherwise, there's going to be some cap, because we don't see subscription numbers on Twitch. He doesn't have that enabled, at least not from what I saw. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I didn't see that. He didn't show revenue on Twitch, and on Kick, he hasn't been on Kick for a while, but he hasn't shown that either. So that's all I've got to say. But I don't think he would move to Kick if he didn't know he was going to make more. But yeah, this guy, he's one of the streamers with, I would say, probably the highest expenses from anybody his size. Like, the guy's got an expensive crib too.
Hold on, this game I found low-key look kind of
But
fun, though.
he does just spend money on content. You don't really see him splurging out, right? Like, you don't see Neon with the crazy whip. He's not buying a Porsche GZ4 RS or whatever the hell that complicated car is that looks like every other Porsche, but it
All right, hold on. We're not about to disrespect the GT3 RS, though. Hold on. Did I just end stream? No.
costs like $400,000.
Hold on, we're not about to disrespect the Porsche
He's
GT3
not
RS, though.
buying
Wait,
a Porsche GZ4
By the way, the new Resident Evil game, tough. It's so fun.
RS or whatever.
That's not an RS6 in the back, right?
Whatever the hell
Is-
that complicated
Oh my god, is it? Oh, that's low-key an RSX. RSX. That's low-key an RS6, isn't it? Looks like it.
car is that.
Now, this pushback is hard, though. White and black with the tannish, beigeish wheels, bro. With the matte green RS6 in the back.
Looks like every other Porsche, but it
What garage is this, bro? I have to call my mans and, like, hijack
Cost-
some
like
stuff, man, you know? The pink
$400,000
Porsche is alright.
more.
That's kind of like hella TikTok bait. The black and pink
Put that
Porsche.
Ronaldo.
It's still nice. Still nice,
West.
but the other stuff
whatever
was
that one
cooler.
is. You don't see him with that. You don't see him with the Lambo. So he is actually reinvesting and takes his career very seriously, which I hope pans out for him and he's just not throwing money into the void and then eventually falling off with nothing to show for it. There's too many sad stories like that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all.
Low key, bro, he's going broke. If that's true, I'm sure he'll find a way to bounce back. If it's not true, then he's just finessing the system. With that being said, man, catch y'all next video, bro. I'm trying to get into a game, get a video for the gaming channel. Reach out to Eli. Fuck.